EBV. Okay, let's chat. Epstein Barr Virus. If you don't know about it, if you haven't heard about it, go look it up, please. So this virus actually is one of the worst and the hardest to deal with, and it actually lives inside your DNA. That's what's crazy about it. Holy shit. So let's think of, here's a few common little symptoms, okay? That tend to go with it. Depression, Crohn's, colitis, thyroid issues, anxiety, like all the things. And they don't do the best job of testing it. So check this out. This is one of my dear friends' lab results. And for her, it legit shows up abnormal. And when you look, so they will, like if they do the full panel, they will check for the IgM, which is basically an infection currently. They will check for the IgG, which is technically a past infection. And then there's another one, there's a couple. There's EBNA, which is more or less like a latent infection. And then there's the EBU PCR, which is really like the viral load of it. Okay. So if this goes unchecked long term, it can cause massive health issues and lymphoma. I can't even talk tonight. Lymphoma and stuff like that. So it's really a big deal. It messes with your mitochondrial function, your metabolic function. It messes with everything, and it's one of the hardest things to try to get rid of. People think Lyme disease is tricky. This is worse because it literally ends up going into your actual DNA, which is, I don't even know. This is insane. This is crazy. And I want you to look at these labs from my friend. Look at her numbers and her IgG and all of this, because she's fine. She doesn't have it. She's okay, even though the initial says abnormal. So this is something to really look at and consider if you have symptoms and issues, if you have the Crohn's, colitis, thyroid, anxiety, depression, like any of those types of things. It's kind of a